In a sun-dappled glade where the ferns curled like sleepy kittens and the flowers nodded in gentle greeting, there lived a kind hedgehog named Hazel. Hazel's spines were soft at the tips, like feathers, and her eyes sparkled with the warmth of a hearth fire. She loved wandering the woods, collecting berries and sharing them with anyone who looked hungry or lonely. One misty morning, as dewdrops twinkled like tiny stars on the leaves, Hazel heard a faint rustling in the underbrush. Peering closer, she saw a shy squirrel named Sammy, huddled under a bush. Sammy's tail was tucked tight, and his paws trembled. He had been practicing jumps from branch to branch but had slipped and twisted his paw, making it hard to climb back to his treetop home. "Oh, little squirrel," Hazel said softly, her voice like a warm blanket. "You seem troubled. Is there something I can do to help?" Sammy peeked out, his eyes wide and wary. "I hurt my paw," he whispered. "I can't climb and my home is way up high. I'm too shy to ask anyone else." Hazel's heart melted like butter on toast. "Don't be afraid, Sammy. I'll help you get home safely. And we'll find some friends to make the journey easier and more fun." Sammy's whiskers quivered with a tiny smile. "You'd really do that for me? I don't know many others here." "Absolutely," Hazel replied gently. Kindness turns strangers into friends. They started their adventure through the glade. The air was filled with the sweet song of birds and the soft hum of bees. Soon they met a cheerful deer named Daisy, grazing on clover. "Daisy, my graceful friend," Hazel called soothingly. "This is Sammy, and he's hurt his paw. We're heading to his tree home. Could you carry him on your back for a bit? Your long legs would make it so much smoother." Daisy lowered her head kindly. "I'd be happy to help. Climb aboard, Sammy. Helping others makes my steps lighter." With Sammy perched carefully on Daisy's back, they continued. The path wound through wildflowers that bobbed encouragingly. Next, they encountered a wise tortoise named Theo, slowly munching on a leaf. "Theo, old sage," Hazel said warmly. "Sammy needs to reach his high home, but his paw is sore. Do you know a safe path up the hill to his tree?" Theo nodded slowly, his shell gleaming. "Indeed I do. Follow the winding stream. It leads gently uphill without steep climbs. And I'll come along to share stories that soothe the way." Now a group of 4, they followed the babbling stream. Sammy's paw ached less with each kind word and gentle step. Along the journey, Daisy shared tales of meadow dances, Theo recounted ancient forest lore, and Hazel pointed out hidden beauties like glowing mushrooms and sparkling pebbles. As they neared the tall tree, a playful otter named Ollie splashed out from the stream. "What's this merry band?" he asked with a grin. Hazel explained, and Ollie's eyes lit up. "I can help too. I'll fetch some soft moss to cushion Sammy's paw and make a sling from vines to help him climb the last bit." With Ollie's clever paws, they fashioned a gentle support for Sammy. Together, they guided him up the tree's lower branches until he reached his cozy nest, filled with nuts and soft leaves. "Thank you all so much," Sammy said, his voice stronger now, his eyes shining with gratitude. "I was shy and alone, but now I have friends who cared enough to help." Hazel beamed up at him. "And remember, Sammy, asking for help is brave, and giving it brings joy to everyone." As the sun began to set, painting the sky in soft pastels, the friends bid goodnight. Hazel curled up in her burrow, Daisy grazed under the stars, Theo retreated into his shell, Ollie slid into the stream, and Sammy snuggled in his nest. The glade hushed into a peaceful slumber, wrapped in the glow of new friendships. Moral: kindness is like a seed. When planted with care, it grows into beautiful friendships that lift us all higher.